Hey y'all. So last night I did a Bible study, my personal Bible study in First Samuel chapter 16 verses 1 to 13. And I want to give you three takeaways that I got from those verses. If you have a chance to read over that passage, you could do that when you get a chance. So first things first, the very first verse stood out to me because in that verse God asked Samuel, why are you still mourning over something that I rejected? So God had rejected Saul because Saul didn't do something the way that he wanted it done. So he rejected Saul and his anointing was removed from Saul. And God asked Samuel, why are you still mourning over this thing? And what I got from that is sometimes there are things in our lives that have been rejected and we just choose not to let go of that thing. We choose to be in a season of mourning when we should have already been past that. So honest, sit down and analyze your life and figure out what it is that you need to let go, that you're still holding on to, that you're still mourning over. That could be a relationship, a career, a friendship. It literally can be many things in our lives that we're still holding on to that we need to let go. Secondly, when God sent Samuel to go to Jesse's house, which is David's dad, he sent Samuel there to anoint one of the sons. So before Samuel poured oil on everybody, first thing Samuel said was, "Boy, I know it's probably this one." And God had to correct Samuel and tell him that I see things differently. Man looks at the outer appearance, but God searches the heart, meaning the mind, because the heart really means the mind, not the physical heart. God searches the heart. And God had to tell Samuel that you're looking at an outer appearance. A lot of times we miss our blessings and we miss opportunities. We miss opportunities to even bless people because we're looking at how they look on the outside. Because someone is so dressed up, they look so good. We think that these are persons who have good hearts, when really and truly you have a lot of people walking around and they dress so good, they look so nice, but their hearts are not in the right place. The third thing that I got from that passage was when the third thing that I got from that passage was that even though David was anointed king, realize where David came from. He came from being a shepherd over the sheep. And then he was anointed as king. I think a lot of times we're looking to jump from just being in one season to leading people. Sometimes you have to be in a season where you're leading sheep. Sometimes it doesn't always look like leading people. It looks like leading sheep where you're getting your organization skills together. You're working on being able to lead things. You're working on being a great leader. And that's what David was doing at that time. Even though he was leading sheep, that was his preparation to lead people. Because remember, he was anointed king. If he's anointed king, that means he's going to be over people. So sometimes the season that you're currently in is preparing you for where you're going. But you have to see the start. See, David's heart was in the right place, and that's the reason why God anointed him as king, because his heart was in the right place. I'm not saying to be content in the season that you are, but you have to have a good heart to look at it at a different perspective and say, you know what? Even though I'm in the season, obviously the season is preparing me to go somewhere else. So when you get a chance on your own time, you could read over First Samuel chapter 16 verses 1 to 13 and let me know what you think. So thank you guys for watching.